Keep hosing, check. Run up a check. Get money, check. Feel pretty, check. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know we back with another video. It's your girl Ebony Nicole here. So for today's video, I will be just doing a little story time. It's about my move to LA. Let me just give y'all the whole background story of everything. So basically, I graduated May 2016. It was a mess. I'm sitting on the couch like every day. I'm like on the verge of tears, about to have like a breakdown. Like, oh, like what is going on? Like, this is not life. And my sister's like, post-graduation depression, post-graduation depression. My best friend was supposed to move to Atlanta. We tried, it didn't work out. So like I'm on the phone with my friend and I'm like, yo, you know what? I was like, I got an idea. And I was like, this is a wild idea. I was like, I'm gonna go back to school. And he was like, doesn't make any sense. I was like, it doesn't make any sense to you yet. I was like, just wait. Like, I got something cooking. I'm like, I'm cooking something up. Like, it's gonna be good. Like, I got it. I was like, this is my ticket to California. I was like, this is the only way I'm gonna get out of Virginia. I was like, Atlanta not working out. Like, I'm starting to give up on Atlanta. I was like, and you know, California is the move or whatever. And he had been telling me, he was like, you know, I really think California gonna be where you end up. And I'm like, nah, man. Like, it's gonna be Atlanta, then California. Like, you gotta stick with the vision, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, nah. But when I came to California, it just felt like home. Even though I was in San Diego, I wasn't in Los Angeles. It just, like, I literally was about to cry leaving here. So I end up here one day. But this soon? You're bugging. Like, no. You're wilding. Okay. So I'm in Walmart. I'm looking at lashes. I remember everything. I remember this day to a T. I'm looking at lashes. I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, I'm going to school. I went home and literally I found out that I only had to do a year at FITM because I already graduated my bachelor's. And so I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, ooh, like I'm starting to feel a little something. Like, this thing's about to work out. So I'm getting excited. I was really excited about this. Long story short, I did the whole FITM thing. Oh, the trip getting here was not easy, okay? So I did do a journey while I was trying to get out here. That's when I became pescatarian. I tried to do vegetarian and vegan, but it's really hard. All about self-control because I felt like I was gonna need some discipline when I moved out here or whatever. Like, just in life, period. Like, I want to make sure that I am in control of my life, you know what I'm saying? The craziest part of my story, of my journey getting out here, is the month before coming here. So literally, I started looking for housing in probably like June. And finally, my roommate now, Nisa, shout out to Nisa, she had contacted me. Like, this was like literally beginning of September. I'm moving end of September. Like, or maybe it was like August or something. I don't know. But all I know is it's literally September, beginning of September. We don't have a place. We had a place. Then the girl comes and says, you guys aren't moving in. And I said, what is going on? I literally was just like, every day I'm like, what is going on? Clearly I'm not moving. Like, okay, no. You done came this far, you're not gonna give up. So then we're texting back and forth, and I'm like, okay. So then we get another place, and then we're like, okay, like, this place seems cool. She sends the vid, and I'm like, okay, but it's a go, whatever. Get the house, they're like, $6,000 today. And we're like, whoa. Who do you think we are, first of all? They're like, you need a security deposit. Okay, it wasn't literally $6,000. What? Okay. So we're like, okay. Then they're like, all right, we'll give you an extension for like 2 days or whatever. So I'm like, I'm stressed out, like literally stressed. I don't even have my plane ticket booked. I didn't book my plane ticket till like the week of. I was like, you know what? Am I even going to California? Like, I'm literally sitting here like, am I going to California? Because at this point, I don't know. And I'm just living my life like, yeah, I'm going to Cali. Don't have no place to stay. Don't have no plane ticket booked. Don't have nothing packed. Nothing. I literally was not ready. I didn't even know if I was going, honestly. I just kept saying that I was going because I wasn't going to put negative energy in there. But honestly, I didn't really know. It was a mess. So, that was September, okay? And so the week of my birthday was coming up too, and I was like really sad because this was gonna be the first year that I wasn't around none of my friends or family for my birthday, so I was like really sad. And I ended up going out for my birthday to like a dinner or whatever, and then I come back and I go home, I lock my keys in my car, and I was just like, and I was like, you know what? I just had a good night, you know, whatever. I'm not even gonna care about the fact that I literally just locked my keys in my car, and I have to get to my sister's house. So like my sister comes to get me, she's there, and so I'm at my sister's house. Literally, I just started making Beyonce videos, acting nuts, and my mom calls me. She's like, I got your keys out your car. I'm like, whoa! I said, I knew California was a go! So then I'm like, all right. So my sister takes me back to my mom's house. I'm at my mom's house. I got my keys out of my car. This is the day that the money is due. My parents are helping me out with this, and I'm calling around like, okay, money's due. Money's due, guys. Money is due. I'm just like, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I literally waited till the last minute to do everything. I'm trying to pack. I'm trying to get my life. I just got my keys out of my car. I'm literally just trying to recuperate. Like, I'm just trying not to have a panic attack. And anxiety is just like, and I'm like, simmer, please. And I'm like crying. I'm like, I was a mess. I was like crying. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, money is due today and nobody's answering the phone. And I'm like, I just finished locking my keys in my car. And then I walk to my car and I'm in my car. I drop my phone. The screen shatters everywhere. My screen is black. My screen is jumping. Literally, it's like I'm trying, like my screen is completely black, like blacked out. And then it has like the little colors in it. And then it disables my phone. I don't know what was going on. All I know is my phone was just as stressed as me because I kept dropping it. I'm like, I leave in 2 days and my phone is dead. So I go to Sprint and Sprint's like, oh, you're gonna have to pay like $300 to get this fixed. I'm broke at this point. Like, I am broke. At this point, I don't care anymore. So I get the screen fixed. Touch my screen is not calibrated. So now, as you can see, I'm getting stressed just thinking about it. I'm getting pissed off because I'm like, I don't think you understand. I leave literally in 5 seconds. What are you doing? You should have checked the calibration. Anywho, so I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what? I don't have time for you and I don't have time for this. So I go back up there. They're like, bring it back up here. What else you think I'm gonna do? I paid $80. You gonna fix the phone? So I took it back up there. They're like, all right, it should be fixed in like 2 seconds. Oh no, it's gonna be fixed in 2 seconds because I don't have time for your shenanigans because you didn't piss me off, okay? So then finally, they get that fixed. So I'm like, okay, phone's back in action. Okay, it's the last night. And so my sister's like, I think you should bring an extra bag. And me and my mom are like, bring an extra bag for what? Like, where I'm gonna put it? Like, so I didn't bring the extra bag. We at the airport, and both, not only one of my bags are overweight, but both of them are overweight. So now I have to pay $150. And I'm like crying. Here I go crying again. Mom, that's this $150 is my money for my bills. Like, I have to pay my credit card bills. I don't think you understand. Like, how am I supposed to get this money? I don't have a job when I go out there. Like, so I'm just like crying and I'm just like a mess. And I didn't know what to do. Like, she was just like, you have no choice. You have to pay for these bags. And I'm just like, she's like, I'll go half. So she goes half, but I'm like, I don't think you understand. This other half is my bill money. Like, I specifically put this aside for bills. I don't understand. What am I gonna do? I'm literally looking at her like, I don't understand what I'm gonna do. Flying was a breeze. I got here, everything was a breeze. It wasn't, but it was. It was better than the week I had. Needless to say, I literally threw myself out here. The only plan that I had was going to school. And when I was going to school, I didn't even have, okay. I got here September 23rd. School started October 3rd. And let me tell you, I ain't have no student loan yet. I ain't have no tuition. All I had was my financial aid, which wasn't covering everything because obviously I just did 4 years at ODU. So it's orientation day at this point. Here we are. Ask me where my loans are. I still ain't got them. Okay. So I can't even register for classes. So I'm just like sitting in my room like I'm broke. I just been sitting in my room for like a whole week. And now here we are. It's orientation day and I can't register for classes because I ain't got no loans. The first day of classes is when my loan went through. Okay, you know, this is validation that this is where I'm supposed to be. And so, needless to say, I'm 6 months in, and it's still a roller coaster ride. I feel like I should be doing way more than what I'm doing, but at the end of the day, like, it's so many goals that I've set for the year. And in 3 months, I've really like worked on so many goals since I've been out here. It's taken me a little bit longer than what I would want it to. But in the end, like, it's all gonna be worth it. And I'm not finna give up. What I look like giving up? I done came out here, I done spent all this money. I ain't giving up. That's dead. If you thought if you thought I was giving up, that's what you got wrong, okay? I may be sitting here soaking in my sorrows one day, but guess what? I'm lit the next minute because guess what? I'm finna be shining, I'm finna be dripping, I'm finna be glowing. Like, for real. Don't get it twisted. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. What? Okay. We only 6 months in. We just getting started. Who giving up? Not me. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed my story time. I hope it wasn't too long for you guys. That's my story. My coming to LA story. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Stay tuned, cause we lit. We here all year. No, but we here all year. Oh, and the next one.